What sticks in my mind is every hospital we were at, every rehab center we were at, every new place, new facility that we were at, talking with the people who you think would know what is the next step and where to turn. They do their best based on the information that they're given and the education that they have. But there's a lot of missing pieces and a lot of moving parts that they're not aware of. So that's a huge frustration level, because here you are in the situation where you have your loved one, and for me it was my son, and I'm trying to get him to the next step and move on to where he needs to go. And every time I ask, what do I do next? Who do I talk to? Where do I turn? A lot of the answers are, I don't know. I don't know. So one, half of me is frustrated and upset and a lot of emotions rolling because of the situation my son is in. But then the other part is I need help, and who else am I supposed to turn to? So hence going back to one of the things that we do with our team is we mentor families and help them fill in those gaps when they don't know where to turn next.
Welcome, fellow lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
We're fine. All right. So welcome back. Another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. This one we got a special edition. We're here with the folks from the TBI.
In-house.
You
know how much we love in-house.
We've got Peter
bottom line.
Found and surprised.
We got a small list of repeat offenders, and you're one of them. We're happy to have you.
Yeah, most people won't come back after one.
They're done after one, so we're good to have you back. Thank you very much for coming back.
Thank you for
having
us.
We'll get into why you're here. Bigger and better reasons why you're back. So we're here in-house to discuss a great cause, TBI, and we're gonna go around the table real quick and introduce. But before that, we might as well make your introduction. So.
Oh, you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm the Beard.
No. The introduction of welcome back.
I already did.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah, you missed it.
To the beers are tasting really good right
now. Yep.
Really suggest.
I already said the welcome back part.
Either way, we'll get into the likeness script before. So we're here with the founder of the TBI team, and we will get into the story of why we're all here. Let's do a quick introduction of everybody around the table, and then we'll get into the cause. I am Kevin Fitzgerald, better known as the Dimples, and I've been a member since the beginning, which I am a proud member and love being a part of this team. They are awesome, and I expect to be there till the end, which is when I die.
I am Kathy. I've also been here since the beginning, and I absolutely love the team. It's a great cause, and I want everyone to feel as excited as I am.
Bring it on. There we go. Okay. All right. My name is April. Been here from the very beginning. We started our team in September 2019. Very excited about everything that we've done so far and all of our future plans. Our team is genuinely a beautiful team. We all work really hard. It's never about just one person. It's always been about everybody. I'm very excited to be here.
And this is Darren Postel, that is shy, as if anybody knows him, he's a shy fella.
Cheers.
But he is part of the team.
From the
April's husband and one of my best friends.
And he's gonna beat your ass after this is over.
Single him out. No, I'm just kidding. He's just gonna sit and drink his beer. Thank you.
My name is Peter. I'm with Unity the band. I'm very proud to be part of TBI and the organization here, and great future for this organization. If you have time, check them out on the website and Facebook. Any other information that we could that you can find about us, check us out. Ross, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was dreaming a little bit.
Hi, I'm Jill Meyer. I have not been here since its inception. I had to get a TBI to become part of this. But I did. It was a mild one, but April really helped me out, and I'm in it till the end now, and I'm the secretary now, and happy to be here and excited too.
So happy that you came aboard.
Thank you.
And I am the Beard, unofficial member of TBI. I didn't get my shirt yet.
Oh, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
But I am happy to be here to help you support this cause. I know how much it means to you. And it's going to be a great festival, and I'm honored that you guys are letting us be part of it and put the word out for you. So
Awesome.
high five it is.
T-shirt coming your way.
That's the bottom line. We're here to get the word out. So let's explain to everybody what TBI is, traumatic brain injury. We'll get into the story of, unfortunately, why we got together as a team. But it happens, and it happens more than anybody can imagine. We were surprised at how often and how many people it affects, and I believe it probably affects a lot of people out there. That there's more out there, more people out there. There's people out there. I stumble with words a lot, and that's just the way it is. But I'm going to give the microphone over to April, and she's going to explain why she started this team.
All right. Caution, I stumble too at times with my words. So the reason why we got started was it's based on my son's story. My son, Dalton Kent, he was in a motorcycle accident May 30th, 2016. His journey was very extensive, lots of hospitals, rehab. We met a lot of people along the way in the healthcare system and other families with traumatic brain injuries. And there are a few things that really stick out. One of them is there's not enough resources, not enough support for people with traumatic brain injuries. It's crazy considering statistics say every 9 seconds a traumatic brain injury happens in the United States. But here we are with not enough resources. So one of our goals is to try to work as a partner, excuse me, with healthcare and get more resources and more help for people in the hospital systems and rehab. And then also another part that we're doing is extending our assistance and mentoring to families. There have been several families who have been referred to us to help out along the way, explain what things mean. Lots of families all over the state of Wisconsin. I guess because my son's story got out there and a lot of people heard of it. So therefore his name stuck and the journey stuck due to the extensiveness of it. So that's another thing that we do. And then the money that we raise with.
Before we get into the money, I'd like to touch on your frustrations during that time, because I think that's important to get out, because I feel a lot of families will feel that frustration as you did, which I believe drove you to, hey, we need to do something. Somebody needs to do something. So could you just briefly touch on the frustrations you felt during that time he was in the hospital?
Sure. Oh boy.
Or not. It sucks.
Prepare.
Say names if you have to.
Yeah, that's gotta be really, really hard.
You're right. And that was the thing. You're dealing with a hell of a situation. And then you're turning and you have no one to turn to.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Kevin said it very well. So, boy, there's so much I could talk about. Not enough time though, but what sticks in my mind is every hospital we were at, every rehab center we were at, every new place, new facility that we were at, talking with the people who you think would know what is the next step and where to turn. They do their best based on the information that they're given and the education that they have. But there's a lot of missing pieces and a lot of moving parts that they're not aware of. So that's a huge frustration level, because here you are in the situation where you have your loved one, and for me it was my son, and I'm trying to get him to the next step and move on to where he needs to go. And every time I ask, what do I do next? Who do I talk to? Where do I turn? A lot of the answers are, I don't know. So one, half of me is frustrated and upset and a lot of emotions rolling because of the situation my son is in. But then the other part is I need help, and who else am I supposed to turn to? So hence going back to one of the things that we do with our team is we mentor families and help them fill in those gaps when they don't know where to turn next.
And I just want to add that April is an awesome resource from what she went through. And she didn't just go through it. She researched it, and she is here to help anybody that needs to stand out. And we will, talk about at the end all the how to get a hold of you. But that's the biggest thing is she's a resource. The team is a resource, not just money, which is what we raise, and we'll get into raising that. We've raised a lot of money over the last couple of years, which go to families who struggle to take off work to be with their loved ones. So we'll give money to families, and but the resources is huge. So carry on with your journey.
Okay. Boy, Another piece I remember, we were at a hospital for my son. He was doing vent weaning. It's a hospital that's very specific to that. Their education and resources for neurocare with somebody with TBI is very limited because they do specialize in vent weaning. So when I would ask for different people to come in and help him to get him to that next step, which would have been a rehab center, no fault of theirs, but their experience in this was so minimal. So they tried what they could and it wasn't always successful. So therefore, because we're leaning on them and they are the people who get them, or the bridge to the next spot, they were denying him. They weren't letting him go on to the next step. So again, frustration level out there, which was what I was living and breathing and sleeping at anyways. Well, I wasn't sleeping much to begin with, but not at all, really. So I guess I just did what I thought was the next step, and used my mother's intuition, and I started working with Dalton, and it proved to work. And I'm very proud and honored to say that they use those strategies and those techniques now with patients that they have there now, based on what they learned from my son's experience while he was there.
And correct me if I'm wrong. They were telling you he was done.
Yep.
He wouldn't walk, or well, he wouldn't talk. He was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And today he's working on walking. He's walking better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
He's not perfect, but he's alive, and he can talk, and that's a tribute to you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think so. The gap, there's a gap there where people want answers.
Yes.
Know? And I think so. TBI could be that gap to answer questions. Because I know there's a lot of questions families have, and things just happen. So at least you should reach out to our website and make sure get in touch with one of the members, and I believe so that they can really help you out. Just asking questions. Just for the first steps, and from there.
And sometimes it's nice to have the comfort level somewhere to go.
Yes,
it's huge.
Yeah,
somewhere to go.
Very right.
And also, as you touched on, you had educated some of the police departments.
Yes.
So it's more than just families. It's areas around, because they don't know either.
No.
So we're trying to touch, and there's a lot of areas to touch. So we're as a team trying to do as much as we can. And
so is that part of the education that
education is huge?
Education, And that's, I think the TBI has a lot going on, and we always need the support. And I believe more of you out there can join us and help us try to figure it out. This is an ongoing thing.
It's not going away.
Yeah,
it's not going away.
Yeah.
We survived through COVID, and we're going to continue on. And we even did. We started small. We started with some dart tournaments, pool tournaments, to raise some money. Let's talk about where that money goes, because the money goes in my pocket, so I can. It goes, it does not go in my pocket. It goes to families, and that's our goal, is to give it to families, to help them out. And how can they get a hold of you to?
Absolutely.
The website.
Our website. So we have a festival coming up that you can attend, and we also have a website, www.rockincornfestival.com. You can get a hold of me there. We have our Facebook page, Traumatic Brain Injury Fight for Life Team. You can get a hold of me there. I've had a lot of families get a hold of me through there. The messenger, I'll get a message and then I'll call them back. I'll message them. Definitely through there.
Yeah, feel free to call anytime if you feel like calling. Doesn't matter what time of the night. On email, someone will get back to you. It take a few minutes, but they'll with somebody there. I'm pretty sure she'll be on it.
Oh yeah.
Through the years, I've seen families reach out, and the comfort you bring to them is amazing. Just from
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it goes a long way, Sometimes we don't, when you're in the midst of it, you don't really see it until you take a step back. Even for me, I had to take a step back and see what it really meant to be in TBI. I took a step back to think about it. And there's a lot of people here in the world needs this help. And I think so. This this team has put something together that's unique. That's why I wanted to get involved with it. It wasn't because of there's millions of nonprofits, but this one, very important. A lot of missing steps. Yeah.
So let's talk about the team for a minute. This is not the whole team. And we are always looking for new members. That's for sure. We're excited. We want more people to get involved. So if anybody's involved wants to get involved, they have a family member that you didn't think you had anywhere to turn, join the team. We're looking for new team members. We meet and we do fundraisers, and we give the money goes to families. The families reach out. So we're looking for team members as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it doesn't matter how bad the TBI was. It could be a mild one. It could be severe. I had a very, well, I don't want to say mild, but
It was
I turned out fine, but it was very scary. So it doesn't matter. There's really no resources. There's nowhere to turn to. So
Mhm.
And
does-
we,
yeah.
they do accept donations too. So please donate, because it goes a long way. You know, we always need donations every day. There's a family always asking for help. So if you got it in your, if you got even up $5, it goes a long way. You know, it
Any little bit
so
helps.
much. Yeah, anything that you can donate.
That's
So-
a sub sandwich on the way to go see your loved one at a rehab center. Trust me.
Perfect.
Yep.
So and we love having Peter here and involved, and that's awesome. And he's not just involved with the team. He's helping us tremendously put together. We decided to take a bigger step from pool tournaments and dart tournaments, and we are embarking onto a music fest. And
It's a big swing.
it's
Yeah.
we're swinging.
You guys went from, yeah,
I skipped a few steps.
right.
We're swinging for the fences.
You are.
And you're right. Thank you. So how did you get involved? How did you two meet? And let's just talk about a little
That was
introduction
interesting.
with them, and then
Well,
get into the.
you know,
Let's see if your story matches up with my story.
it's through music, you know, it was through music. One time they were watching a band play perform. And then it was a break. I usually walk out and talk to our fans and people. And we started talking, and she mentioned something. I had a drum set in the studio that we used. And it was the band drum set, and we were trying to find a home for it. And then she said, I'm a drummer. I like to do a drum set. Unity, you know how many people have been wanting a Unity drum set, but this is a perfect person. So I said, hey, come over to the house and have a look at the drums if you like it.
Mhm.
You're a really nice set.
Mhm.
She came and looked at it. While on the way out, she was talking about TBI. And I said, hang on. Come on, let's talk a little bit more. And she started explaining a little more, her and her husband. And said, let's take it. And I went inside the house. I had to think it over a little bit, but everything matched up. Where help is needed. If you can do something, do it. Don't question it, just do it. And questions later, you know. And I felt that I could play a small role in it. You know, just hopefully, yeah, it's a small role, you know, and hopefully
It's bigger than it's
Yeah.
a big.
it's moving us to a direction where I mean, been involved in music, so I have a little bit background in music and planning and all of that stuff. So I just suggested we swing for the fences. Why not? When you swing for the fences, what happens is if you hit it right, it's a home run.
Yeah.
And you help not one family, you help multiple families at one shot. And I think so. All your heart's in the right place. When I talked to her, I could see how passionate she was. That really changed the way I thought about it. Because I said, somebody's really passionate about it. And I sat down with my team and talked about it. And I said, well, this is a must do. At the time, I wasn't feeling the greatest, but I said, if we do something now, then this TBI later years could help more people than we can ever imagine.
It's the goal. Yeah.
The goal. And I believe what we have here, you guys have put a lot of work together. I'm just in for the ride because I'm seeing this thing it's really ripening.
Yeah.
It's like a fruit and you're waiting for it to ripen. It's time to ripen. I'm so excited. But at the same time, I've got to keep my thinking hat on to this.
Well, you planted the seed,
Well,
is what you did.
Yeah, I just planted the seed.
You planted the seed, and
Let you
we're
guys take
going,
care
but
of it.
we couldn't have even fathomed this without you. So I mean,
No.
let's not downplay
Well,
your small part, because there's absolutely positively no way we could have done this without your help.
well,
So
I want to retract.
so I want to thank you.
I don't know what. I believe I never want to be thanked for something like this. This is to help people.
Yeah.
And I believe, and that's in my honest opinion, like I've done stuff with some other projects.
Mhm.
If I was making money for myself, I would say, okay, yeah, but if it's to help somebody, I don't want to be thanked. Let's just get it done.
Okay.
Get the job done.
Well, then I take it back.
Yeah, no, all right.
And we'll just
But I believe if you out there and you don't know anything about TBI, not even anything about it, take some time to watch this video.
Mhm.
Or call somebody. I guarantee you, it'll change the way you think about everything else you're doing in your life, and you'd want to do something for it.
That's a great point. It's a great point to stop and just because a lot of people don't know. I didn't know. I had no idea before I got involved.
I didn't either.
And
me.
I was gonna say I don't speak for both of you, but I don't think you did either. And but you got thrown into it, and you know, if it wasn't for you that I still wouldn't know.
Mhm.
You know, or wouldn't be
Right.
involved or anything. And I wish it. I do want to say I didn't wish I wasn't involved. That's not my point. But I
Right.
wish it didn't happen. But I'm so happy that I'm involved.
They call it the silent epidemic.
Ah,
It is. The nickname for traumatic brain injuries is the silent epidemic.
Okay.
And you just described it.
Yeah.
Very,
A lot of families don't talk about it.
yeah. So let's
Mhm.
Yeah.
let's go. Let's get the word out. And so our fences happen to be outside of a
Yes.
ballpark, Hatten Park,
Yes.
in a ballpark in New London. So we're gonna be there catching all the balls that are getting knocked out.
And I think it's Saturday, August the 12th. Right?
It is.
Yeah, I just want to make
It
sure.
is.
And
Coming up quickly.
It
Real
is.
quickly.
It's 2 months away.
so if you got your friends, make sure you tell your friends, come out, just come out. I guarantee you, I can guarantee you this. You'll come out, you'll think twice about leaving. You'll want to be there every time it happens.
What?
Mhm.
So people that come out, let's discuss. What can they expect when they come out that
Well,
day?
I think so. I'm gonna have to pass it on to you.
We will.
Guys. Yeah.
We got so much going on. We can't remember all that.
Yeah.
I can't remember all that.
Yeah.
I'm too
Well,
old.
Well, why don't you talk about it? Because it's your festival.
Yes.
I mean, I'm part of it, but it's your festival, and I'm always good to have the president talk about it.
Absolutely.
You know, I take my step where I need to answer questions.
And that's what I want. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to go out. When do they encounter that day?
Sure. All right. So we start at 10 o'clock. And as soon as you walk in, you're going to see a stage set up, getting ready for the live band starting at 1 o'clock.
So we have one band playing that day?
We have 4 live bands.
4 bands.
4 live
No
bands.
way.
Whammy award-winning bands as well. Something different coming to New London that we're super excited about. Do you want me to talk about the bands first?
No, let's talk about the day.
The day?
Leading into the band.
Okay.
Then I'd like to
because
touch on
that's
the
you.
bands, and then I'd like to get your take on the bands.
What do you think about the food? You want to talk about the food first?
Ah,
I think so. We got everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll talk about the cornhole tournament.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Go.
Because it's Rocking Corn Festival. We're gonna have a cornhole tournament. We're gonna start that out about 10:30ish, 11 o'clock.
Mhm.
So sign up. for the
Perfect.
Cornhole tournament. We'll also we'll have a adult or older cornhole tournament, and we're also gonna have a corn toss for children with prizes. So bring the children, bring the family, come enjoy. And then, so before we get to the food and the bands, what else do we have?
that's
We're gonna have. horse
the
rides.
benefits of our members.
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna have horse rides with mini horses,
What
a
you
mule, horses.
You're learning something.
The horses are so cute.
Yeah.
Yes, so there's a trail there that we can walk around the trail. A big round pen that people can just ride freely around. So come on out and ride some horses.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's not a typical festival thing.
No.
Yeah.
It's unique. So
I'll try to be a little unique.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
I
Lots of
like it.
different people out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Let's see. We're gonna have lots of vendors. We're having unique vendors come out. And then our goal too is each vendor is gonna be different from the next. So we're not gonna have like 2 people selling candles or 3 people selling soaps. You know, we want to make sure that each vendor has an equal opportunity to be able to participate the way they want to participate. We have food. We're gonna have a Broughton burger stand. We're gonna have a Hispanic food truck. We're going to have a barbecue food truck. We're going to have other food. Oh, roasted
Corn.
corn. Yes, yeah.
Corn roast.
Burgers.
Yes, corn, yeah, burgers.
There's nothing.
Burgers,
Seriously,
fries.
is there anything better than
Yep,
corn
yep, yep.
roasted corn?
All
Okay.
corn.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's all right.
And of course, the beer tent. You got to visit the beer tent. It's gonna be close up to the band, so you don't have to go too far when you want to get your
So
drinks.
let's say I go to the beer tent. And I happen to have a few too many.
Oh,
How do I get home?
absolutely. Good
Oh,
question.
that's right. Because there is.
We have
Shuttle.
a shuttle service ready for anybody who needs a ride home, a ride to their car, a ride anywhere that they need to go. Well, I mean, if you're drinking too much.
No, why don't you? It's not your car.
If you don't want to
Trying to
walk,
find a designated driver.
fine. If you're good enough to drive home, but you don't want to walk to your car for whatever reason.
Because it's so
Jay-
packed. It's so far away.
Yeah.
We're gonna have JJ shuttle service out there, giving rides to everybody anywhere that they want to go for a very small fee.
It's
He's
huge. That's
actually-
so huge.
It is. He's actually donating his time and then he's just accepting tips basically to
Nice.
be paid for this because he also believes in our cause and he's watched this journey from day one as well.
And screw you for stealing my thunder. That was the one thing I had on. I have a ride home.
Oh,
That's how huge it is. Because I'm sorry. You go to a fest, you get rocking and you get these awesome bands, and we're gonna get into those bands. You might have a few too many. So I think it's a great thing to do for everybody.
absolutely.
I believe this is a very family oriented festival.
Yes.
So make sure you bring the family out.
Mhm.
Because the music starts early.
It starts early, and I believe it starts at 1.
One.
Starts at 1
1
o'clock. So let's mention the bands, and then if you give it a little take,
Yeah.
because you know the bands.
I have the bands of some. This is some really good bands. I'm very
It is,
surprised
yeah.
with the good lineup we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
First with Blues Talk. I mean, Blues Talk. These guys have been nominated, won awards. Father and son combination with a good friend of the drums. I don't know. This guy's a phenomenal band.
Yeah.
If you loves funky old groove blues,
Nice.
it
Yeah.
has that. You'll find it with them. They're very old school, but a modern sound.
Okay.
Nice.
That's how I call
Okay.
it. Blues Talk.
Good way to spend your afternoon.
Yes. Perfect. You can
Yeah.
sit down and eat while you listen to them. You can bring your family, very family oriented bands.
Mhm.
The next band after
And
that,
they're from 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
I'm
That's
looking
right.
forward to this one you're about to talk about. I gotta tell you.
Oh, the FBI.
Yes.
FBI of Fox Valley is a premier band. They're one of the top brass bands in the Fox Valley. Some of the folks playing the PAC, whatever you call it.
Oh, the
Orchestra?
orchestra?
Yeah, the
Oh,
orchestra
wow.
and stuff.
okay.
So most of these musicians are well-paid musicians,
Wow.
and these people play some good funk, 70s disco,
Oh.
80s,
Oh, that's awesome.
90s. That
Put a
really.
little stank on all.
Well, they're about 12 piece.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
a big band.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
they're
sound
gonna-
is gonna be amazing.
I mean, from 4 to 6, perfect.
Like it.
Carry to the evening, 4 to 6, eating, listening to the music.
You
starting to
stole
get-
my thunder because I was excited for them too.
I knew that. That's why I did that.
And then they're a premier band. These guys have been nominated for a couple of awards. Some of the musicians have won Wemmy Awards. Some in this band here itself. Then for the 7 to 9 slot, it'll be Unity the band. These
Yeah.
guys
Who's that?
I'm sorry.
It's Unity. I know.
Who's Unity? I have no idea. But they've won Band of the Year.
Yes.
For 2021, I believe. Yeah. And multiple awards, you name it, they have it.
It's so much fun to see live.
It's a
So
very fun band. Little reggae, more diverse. It's This festival is going to have diversity, and this is one of it. This is from blues, funk.
Yeah.
You have rock, disco. Now you'll have reggae in the mix. And then they're going from 7 to 9. And then the headliners are very dear friends of mine, and I love this band. If you haven't seen them, Annex. You have to see these guys. Paul and the guys, these guys will rip that roof off that. I'm waiting.
Look out, Hatten Stadium.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Because
like it.
You don't get to see these guys very much. They tour nationally,
Yeah.
but you don't get to see them together playing together. And this is one show that they'll be knocking the doors.
They've been around for forever.
Yeah,
and,
forever.
and to your point,
Yeah.
you look up their list of credentials and it's amazing. And
They have it. They have awards, they have albums, they have label, you have it, you name it. This band, Annex, New London ain't seen nothing yet. If you haven't come there, you want to see this band because they're gonna knock your socks off.
I mean,
tell you.
to be fair, we're getting
Yeah.
2 legitimate big time headliners.
Yeah,
at
back-
the same
back to
festival
back,
with Unity and Annex, which is great.
I have
That's a
three.
good point.
I would call it FBI
Yeah.
a pretty big band too.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
you know.
sure.
I mean, and
Absolutely.
Blues Talk is known to be one of those bands big.
Yeah.
But they're more like they slide right in. Nobody will know they're there. Next thing you know, they're there. You know?
Bam.
Yeah. So you got, I think so. This festival has some of the best bands line up for a festival. Well, the first year,
It's a whole day for a
this
first.
festival.
That's a great
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah,
For a first year festival,
Yes.
it's amazing.
It's free.
Oh,
Right.
there's
Yes.
oh my God, that's a great point
We
right there.
forgot about that.
You did,
Wait,
yes.
what? It's
Yeah.
free?
Yeah.
Just walk in.
Walk in.
Walk in.
You
Nice.
cheapskate, you
Walk
can
in.
just walk in. You can just walk in.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely there now.
Yeah.
Or
Walk
skip.
in.
Or
And
skip.
then, but at
Actually, I'm
the,
skipping.
Yeah.
at the same time, we do take donations at the door.
Yeah.
If you want to donate, we'll have a donation box. Please donate. Because it's free. Somebody's got to pay for it at the end of the day. The festival's got to pay for it. So please donate. Anytime you can donate. If you're donating there or play, go contest. So you know, donate through there. But if you want to donate. We love donations. Any dollar, every dollar you give goes to another family to help somebody.
Absolutely.
And we have a really good lineup. Rock and Con Fest.
Oh,
How many festivals can call it Rock and Con Fest that's rocking in
They're not.
Wisconsin?
Only ours.
only
Yeah.
there.
Only
Just
us. Just us.
That's it.
Well, the bottom line is you're going to hear about this festival continuing for a lot of years to come.
Yes.
Mm.
Safe to say this is the first annual.
Yes,
Mhm.
first annual.
Yes.
100%.
And then the sponsors that came on board to help.
yeah,
Yeah, you couldn't do it without the sponsors,
you
right?
can't
Right.
thank them enough.
Yeah.
But,
And then when you do come there, we'll join us on our Facebook page, Rock and Con Fest, same as our website, rockandconfest.com.
Mhm.
Check it out. You can donate through there too if you want to donate. Let us know. And send us your email so we can at least send out an email so we can let you know what's happening. If you want information about the bands, information about anything. TBI is always going to be there to answer your question.
Mhm.
get involved. Yeah, that's a great point. Get involved because then we're not done with this. The August Corn Fest, Music Fest. Like we mentioned before, we're continually on with the Dart Fest, not Dart Fest, but the Dart tournaments. We have pool tournaments. We do those annually as well. And those are great events. We every year have it's gotten bigger every year.
It has. It's like double.
Yeah,
That's
It has.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
and it's a lot of fun. And all the money goes back. Like I said, people that play in those tournaments get the money, and then we raise money for families. And it's doubling, and it's just getting bigger. But there's so much fun. We have a great time. We have food. We sell food. It's just a great time. We get together with people.
I have to blow the dust off the darts. I'm a champion, right?
I
I put a trophy on a wall at a bar back when I was like 23 years old. I don't wanna.
Boy. Oh boy.
It's the only one.
Edit.
I was one of a 5-man team. They never let me throw, but
You put a trophy on the wall, that's all it counts, right?
Yeah.
You came home with a trophy, that's it.
it wasn't a dart trophy.
Sounds like a good story.
Perfect. All right.
This is going to be New London's first diverse festival that's going to have something that's very different, that's never been done in New London before.
Yes,
That's
it
true.
is.
That's true.
Very true.
So if you're anywhere in that pyramid, if you're in the Fox cities, Appleton, Green Bay,
Wapaka. Why we got
Packer, all that area,
Stevens Point.
Stevens Point.
You name it. it's worth the trip.
Yeah,
It's gonna
worth
be-
the trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. It is. A lot of people have been saying they're really looking forward to this festival. They like what Peter is saying. It's diverse. It's something different that New London hasn't had, and they've been waiting for something like this. Back a couple of years ago, when I started talking to different businesses who've been sponsoring us, their responses have always been, "You guys are putting together something different that we have been waiting for, and we are so grateful that somebody's doing something in New London, and also mainly because such a good cause." But they're so looking forward to this festival.
It's community helping communities. That's
August
It
12th.
is.
August 12th.
This year,
This year.
2020,
Oh, absolutely.
bang.
Back when you said we're swinging for the fences, we didn't.
Yes.
2 months.
We're not waiting for a couple of years to plan it.
Yeah.
We're in.
Right.
Help TBI hit it to the fence, hit it over, please.
Absolutely.
Help it.
All right,
Absolutely.
there you go. Let's.
Throw out all the details one more time. to make
Yeah,
sure they got 'em.
absolutely.
Where it's at, times.
I will shut up and let you just tell all the details of where to go, where people can go to find out about it and help and donate.
Yeah, and don't forget, hotel with the dimples and the beard. You gotta make sure you check. this
Well,
out.
we're
Next year we'll be there doing a live podcast. Just put it out there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh,
Yeah, you might do it
That
this year
would be
too.
awesome.
You know? Well, you could be the MCs at it.
There we go.
yeah, there you go.
Anyway.
We before we get into it, we're just gonna say that's the bottom line. Me and the Beard are proud sponsors, proud to help out and donate or promote any way we can. And we're both gonna be involved till the end. It's a passion for both of us. So
that's
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So where do they find you?
All right.
Tell them one more time.
Saturday, August 12th, this year, 2023, you're going to be at Hatten Park.
hell
New
yeah.
New London, Wisconsin. We are going to be just right outside of the stadium. We got a beautiful area all set up. We're going to have the stage out there, nice big stage, live bands, 4 live bands, Whammy award-winning bands. We got lots of food, lots of vendors. We got the cornhole tournament, corn roast, variety of foods, like I said before. And then we also have kids games that we're going to be doing. So as Peter and others were saying, that it's going to be family centered. Lots for everybody and anybody to do. This is something for everybody. And where you can find us is on Facebook. Traumatic Brain Injury Fight for Life Team is a spot. You can also go on a Facebook page called Rockin' Corn Festival. And also we have a website, www.rockandcornfestival.com. A lot of information on any of those places that you go. And you can message anybody on our team through those spots. We'll be more than happy to get back to you. We're really good about getting back to people in a very quick manner as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And as she said, you could, reach out to learn about the festival, but if anybody has an issue to reach out, they can reach out for that as well
Absolutely.
through the Corn Fest. So that's what it's there for.
Well, thank you, April. Thank you, Peter, for letting us do this.
We
Yeah.
appreciate you
I know I don't come to the meetings every week, but I'm there with you. And I'm, like I said, I'm honored that, you guys let us kind of be part of the voice of this thing. So
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for
Absolutely.
Appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
Well, we're honored to have you guys on our side as well.
Yeah,
And
It's the dimples in the beard.
Hell yeah.
Gotta be.
All right.
Proud to do it. Thank you, folks.
Thanks.
Join us.
Rocking on.
you'll
All
be
right.
there.
You don't want to piss him off. You flatten your tires.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously though, get your asses out of here.